What's up, my people? Yes, so how una day waiting the happen waiting this up. I'm back again. Most of you, I'm sure, you're aware of the fight going on between Verydarkman and Ujo. It's very popular, and VDM just released a video, I think yesterday, about him sending certain information to the ACA to investigate Ujo, to know if she had a hand in MohBad's demise, with Wumi, that's MohBad's wife.
I'm pretty sure if you get to the people involved, they will quickly try to destroy evidence. However, I am willing to work with the Nigerian police and give them the evidences I have. And also, anybody that feels that I'm lying, they can sue me to the law courts and I will bring evidences to back up whatever thing I am posting now.
You see, guys, in as much as I believe that we need somebody like VDM on social media, I think it's long overdue. VDM's arrival was a breath of fresh air, I must say.
So while this news was posted about this guy that actually took Christiana's life, they posted it, Ayomide is a serial killer, blah, blah, blah. Somebody, Tofik, TY, he responded to the post and he said, Ogun by your mama and Christiana. He didn't just stop there. He said, somebody now also commented and said, buy her because of 350k. What the fuck? Then this Tofik again responded to that comment and he said, less reason to be honest. I will buy anybody because of 20k. Do you understand? Buy anybody because of 20k. So please, people on Twitter, I beg, let's look for a way to find this particular guy before we hear another story of another victim. Because it started like this.
But again, I think that we should also be careful about rubbing somebody's ego. I'm still a fan of VDM, but I don't want to say he's overstepping his boundaries because, he's been told that is a gazillion times. But I would say he should also be careful of his utterances, of the things that he says. Not even about Ujo, it's about how he constructs his words. There's a point in time when, I believe that somebody like Gislover, a lot of people believe that somebody like Gislover is needed until it was getting out of hand. It was becoming very, very, toxic and everything. And today, a lot of people hardly believe Gislover. They feel like there's nothing credible about the page. Number two is, which I also believe that he's been compromised. Whoever is behind Gislover, they are now using Gislover as a tool. Do I suspect that, some people might be using VDM as a tool because definitely it's got financiers. But yeah, they might be using it as a tool. But I must say, VDM has done some things that personally I felt is needed. So I'm a fan of this guy, but his words, even the government, they are watching. Today we seem like it's supporting the government, tomorrow we seem like it's against the government and stuff, and not just against the government, but other people like regular civilians and stuff like that. But most importantly, this guy have been there for a lot of people, which is a great thing. I think that's, if there's one thing I really like about VDM, is about him being there for the voiceless, and we don't even have that because for so long there were a lot of fake people on social media who will pretend to be there. They have huge platform. They will pretend to be on the side of the people, but later, you just realize that it seems like this person needs money to do those things. Sometimes they even request for money to call people out. Say you go meet them and you will ask for help, like, please help me call this other person out. They will, request for money to call the person out. They just took somebody's money and you want them to also give you money to call them out. Are they even sure that if they send you money, you'll call them out? So everything was just being monetized on social media until VDM. This guy is doing, I think we should praise him for that. This guy is doing a great job. He will not stop there. He will, submit a petition, sometimes with his own money, to the police. So he's doing that. But again, while rubbing somebody's ego, power is intoxicating. While rubbing somebody's ego, you might just make them do the wrong thing. Now, about the recent video he posted, about, Iyaboju, right? He said some things that I feel like they are incriminating. He said he's got a hacker, number one, which I'm sure the government will put down. Those videos, I'm sure the government will save it. In case it's coming for them, it will be easy to carry him and might be jailed for a long time. And also hacking into somebody's accounts. This is cybercrime. That's him admitting, or he just admitted to committing cybercrime, which he did not know.
Yesterday, I sent MohBad wife Instagram handle to my hacker, the person that hacks for me and gets my evidences. So when I sent it to him, I said, check this name and Iyabo if the IP matches. He said, I'll start the work now, and once I'm done, I'll let you know the result. The geolocation is very delicate. Toss the surgical precession. Let me start. Then I said, okay. I sent him that message around 11:25. So this morning around 1:04 a.m. he sent me a message and he said, this one no even put in any effort. Same person, she's literally just switching accounts with one device. See IP address, same CIDR notation, same IP address. She is the laziest and lousiest I've seen in a long while.
And again, this hacker of a guy that he calls, his own is hacker, is also probably deceiving him. You see, when you live in your own bubble, you think that everybody that comes to you, there are some people who will be sent to you to make you feel. Maybe whoever he calls his hacker just want to make him a laughing stock, which I don't think he knows. I don't think this guy really know much about computer, but he shared an IP address, and he said the hacker got back to him concerning Iyaboju, the IP address Iyaboju and Wumi are using. He said that they have matching IP address. That means Iyaboju is running Wumi's accounts with the same phone as the one that she's using to run her own account. First of all, Wumi and Iyaboju, they are friends, and it's not hidden because Iyaboju is part of the people fighting for her or with her on this MohBad's case in court. So they are friends. So, and we've seen them together. It's public knowledge that they are friends. They've met. She probably, stayed in Iyaboju's house. They've probably used the same Wi-Fi. But apart from that, even the IP address that VDM shared is Meta IP address. Is one of the IP, addresses that belongs to one of Instagram's or Meta servers. So it's more like you're still, saying that the Facebook IP address, which anyone that is, using that server or that that IP address is a public IP address. More than one person could have that IP address. I mean, if you try to investigate it like VDM. He also tried to carry out, investigation about Tonto DK and Gistlover. He said Tonto DK is Gistlover, Gistlover is Tonto DK. And he said during their investigation, that's according to what his hacker told him, that Tonto DK shared the same IP address as Gistlover. If you could, they call it IP tracking, right? You could do IP tracking, but even if you want to go extra mile, then you'll be committing a crime. You probably have these people's login details and everything, and somebody could take this up.
Now let's quickly analyze the IP address. Now, as you can see, http instagram _c33y_, that is MohBad wife. Now the IP address is this: db IP 0109-2024, IP address 163.70.147.174. Now let's quickly check Iyaboju's own. As you can see, http instagram Iyaboju Feshpri, db IP 0109-2024, IP address 163.70.147.174. As you can see, the two IP address matches, meaning this these both accounts are being logged on one phone, and we all know who, obviously Iyabo Ojo. The question is, why is MohBad wife Instagram logged on Iyabo Ojo's phone? Obviously, she's actually the one posting on behalf of MohBad wife. That's number one. The reason why I said the evidences will be destroyed immediately it gets to them is this. If you remember, I came online and I said Gistlover IP address match with Tonto DK's IP address, which I can bring back again to judge you guys' memory. This is Gistlover IP address. As you can see, Instagram Gistlover_media outlets 18560219174. Tonto DK 18560219174. Immediately I dropped this video, Instagram Gistlover deleted the account and lied to the general public that the account was disabled. The account was not disabled. They tampered with the evidences. Immediately I posted it, they went to go and delete it. So nothing happened. It wasn't disabled. They deleted the account. Do you understand? That's why I said they will tamper with evidence. Now let's go back to all this case. If you remember, Iyabo Ojo, Gistlover and Tonto DK for this case. Also, let me take your mind back again. You remember this video?
Now, if a camera was installed there, let's even assume that a camera was installed there. The camera is outside now, not inside the living room, not in their bedroom, not in their staircase, outside. MohBad died inside the house. So even if there was a camera,
you all heard Iyabo Ojo, that's from her mouth. She said even if there's CCTV in the compound, the CCTV will not capture what happened inside the house because MohBad died inside the house and CCTV camera was outside. She sounded very sure. I still ask the question again. I say, Iyabo Ojo, how did you know MohBad died inside the house? Ladies and gentlemen, the truth of this case is this. MohBad's wife is not innocent, obviously. The truth of the matter is, it's possible, 100% possible, that she was the one that physically attacked the boy, and maybe not deliberate, maybe not trying to harm him, then mistake happened and the boy died. You understand? That's why they dropped the boy body on the ground and they waited for nurse to come from Cotonou. Now, if you remember the testimony MohBad wife gave, she said the reason why they didn't rush MohBad to hospital quickly is because MohBad does not like the hospital. Your husband they buy, you say you no carry him go hospital because the guy no like hospital, but at the end of the day when you don't eventually buy, you call they carry on the rush go hospital. Now the three boys in that video, what are they saying? Do you understand? What are they saying? Anyways, like I said, MohBad's wife is the #1 suspect. On the 12th of September, we'll make it 1 year since MohBad died. These people came and said MohBad didn't have any money, but they are packing properties. MohBad didn't have anything, but they said they willed MohBad rights will. MohBad bought land and he willed it to his son. Do you understand? Say he willed it to his son. Now, according to my investigation, the manual record MohBad left with $75,000. Now, these same people again try to pin it on Prime Boy, and Prime Boy is also saying the wife knows a lot of things about it. This same wife does not have time to talk about anything pertaining MohBad, but you have time to go and pack properties from MohBad house. You understand? Nigerians, I know a lot of you women are very sentimental, but I pray something like this does not happen to your family members any day, anytime soon. And Iyabo Ojo, I want to tell you this. You have children. I think you have a son and a daughter. I'm not even sure, but I know you have a daughter, but I heard that you have a son. Now, you have a son and a daughter. I pray in high heavens that nothing of this will happen to your children, and I pray whatever thing you have involved in this MohBad case, I pray it doesn't haunt your children. But if you feel what I'm saying now is defamation of character or I'm lying, you can sue me to the law court, and like I said, I have evidences to back up my claim. Thank you very much. Like I said, they'll go and destroy the evidence now.
Whether you like it or not, this guy is very powerful on social media. Yeah, he is very powerful on social media. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. So the other day, right, I was just talking about serial killers with somebody, right? And I remember the person saying, oh, I don't think we have serial killers in Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, no, you don't get to see, the fact that you don't get to see it on social media does not mean that it does not exist. And just few days later, we saw this on social media. This guy, a very young guy, looks promising, looks nice and gentle. This guy, according to reports, killed Christiana, although he's yet to be sentenced. So he allegedly killed one Christiana. This lady is in 300 level, Funab, and I think they were dating.
Hi. How are you? How much are you ready for this photo shoot? You don't know.
So after they discovered that, okay, this guy is the one behind this, because the guy later confessed to his own father, I think, that he was the one who killed the lady. They, did further investigation and realized that he is probably the one behind the death of his own biological sister and even his ex-girlfriend. Serial killers, you have to understand, derive joy in killing, and if you check, they always leave traces. But those traces, if they didn't catch them, they are very blurry to regular people until you catch them and you start seeing deeper meaning to those things. Because they went back to check a couple of his tweets. There was a post that was shared. They said, blue door, you go back in time and fix all your mistakes. Red door, 10 mil in hand. And the guy replied, blue door, I really don't care about the 10 milli. I just want to go back in time and save my sister. Fix the mistake I made that cost her life. Another time, they didn't investigate. Nothing was done, because I really want to know, did they investigate the case, the killing, the death of the sister? And that is what happened. Once you set somebody free, a killer free, they keep going. And some of them, even the first one might be a mistake. Would you say a mistake? They taste it and it feels good. That's serial killers. Feels good. They want to keep trying because the satisfaction that they get. I'm sure if they do more investigation, they'll realize that this guy probably is keeping something from those people. And some of these serial killers, not all of them though. I see somebody here says his friend mentioned him, I think, and called him Bigger Thomas Way. If you know, you know. And you can see the reaction. It says, see what the person he replied to deleted. These guys are all murderers. They definitely are not new to this at all. And this Big Thomas, somebody explained that Bigger Thomas is a character from a Richard Wright book, also a movie. He became a killer by mistake then in USA. He killed a white woman by mistake by suffocating her and killed his girlfriend with a brick intentionally. The white woman he killed, he cut off her head and put her dead body into a furnace and burnt her. The book is titled Native Son. Look at this guy's page. A lot of people actually went to his page calling him a murderer. You can see his page. Somebody here says the face of a serial killer. No piercings, no tattoos, no dreadlocks. The danger of judging people based on appearances is that you risk misjudging those who seem innocent while overlooking the real threat. It's true. They are the most gentle. You meet people and you ask, especially females, oh, you're going to see this guy. He looks gentle. He looks calm. He looks calm. I don't think he will be able to harm me. That's where the problem starts. You can see here, this person said on the 19th of August 2024, Christiana Ido was declared missing after her parents were contacted by her doctors using her own WhatsApp contact. The first contact with the parents was established around 8:49 p.m. after which they sent photos of the victim in captivity to them using the WhatsApp View Once feature. The abductors requested for a ransom fee of 1.5 million naira. Christiana's parents raised 350,000 naira immediately. Now, the lady was killed, right? You would think that, after paying the money, they would release the girl. Me, I would like to ask a question too, like, okay, they should ask him, why did he kill the girl before collecting the money, or did the girl die? Like, I would just like to know the details. Like, did the girl die while they were collecting the money? Like, these people are brutal. The abductors then requested that the money be sent to a bet account through a bank deposit channel. After receiving the money on the 22nd of August, the abductors requested that bank statement of the sender be forwarded to his email. On the 23rd of August, family complied. Immediately after that, the abductors stopped communicating with the parents. Meanwhile, on the 22nd of August, some amount of money was sent to the GTB account of Christiana, and the amount was then withdrawn into the Wema Bank account belonging to the main suspect. Investigation by intelligence operatives began on the 26th to unravel details of the account number. By the 29th, intelligence operatives had confirmation from the bank that the BVN linked to the mass betting account allegedly belongs to the account owner. So they use the BVN. That's why sometimes, I agree when these companies request for BVN. It is necessary so that they can trace anybody. You can see even the betting accounts. I believe those people probably have forgotten. He just felt, oh yeah, I just signed up. The olden days thing now. I just signed up. May probably forgot that he left his BVN there, so they traced that BVN to that betting account. I'm sure he forgot. If he knew, there's always a mistake, linked to the max betting that belong to, who also operates the Wema Bank account, the same BVN, all of them. Further investigation revealed that he was able to withdraw the sum of 100,000 naira from the betting account before agents got the bet company to lock the account. Armed by this information, operatives began investigation into the suspect, whom they observed to have mutual relationship with Christiana Idowu, especially judging by Instagram posts as they both commented on each other's pages. The crazy thing is the same account number used to launder some amount directly from Christiana's account has been posted on Twitter once to beg for a giveaway free money. With all this information at hand, the operative began to track down his cell phone activities and text messages. The cell phone tracking led them to his parents' house, somewhere in Ikorodu. Operatives then got confirmation of his presence in the building through active tracking of his mobile device. Immediately, gallant personnel of the Nigerian army swooped in on the suspect to conduct arrest. After the arrest, damning evidences were seen with the suspect, and this includes the victim's blue Itel A50. You can see they saw everything on his phone. Also in his phones are details of the money moved and also details confirming he owns the betting account that was locked. It was registered with his phone number. On his phone, they found an interaction between his personal email and the email address that has been interacting with the family of the deceased. After reviewing the evidence, the suspect was then taken into custody to enable operatives conduct further investigation. Upon reviewing this evidence, suspect was successfully taken into custody for necessary action. I said on August 30th, I believe this person is trying to say August 30th, the suspect reportedly confessed to the father and the soldiers that he killed the girl and buried her in their house. There is also a news story awaiting further confirmation that in 2018, the suspect's ex-girlfriend was killed in same manner. Also that in 2020, the suspect's own biological sister met the same fate, and the same thing has happened to Christiana in 2024. Really, it's really devastating.
What is crazy is that one of the guys that was actually sharing the video, chatting with her friends and asking them about updates if they've seen the girl, is actually the person that actually even ended her life. Now, this is the person. The name of the guy is Adeleye Ayomide, and it is said that in 2018 he kpai an innocent lady. In 2020, he kpai his own sister. And in 2014, Christiana is the person that he has spied. So the guy knows starts today. Before we talk about this guy, there's this particular handle. Please, the police need to take note, and everybody on Twitter, please, let's do our due diligence in order to protect ourselves. So while this news was posted about this guy that actually took Christiana's life, they posted it, Ayomide is a serial killer. Somebody, Tofik TY, he responded to the post and he said, Ogun kpai your mama and Christiana. He didn't just stop there. He said, somebody now also commented and said, buy her because of 350k. What the fuck? Then this Tofik again responded to that comment and he said, less reason to be honest. I will buy anybody because of 20k. Do you understand? Buy anybody because 20k. So please, People on Twitter, I beg, let's look for a way to find this particular guy before we hear another story of another victim, because it starts like this. A lot of people on that Twitter, they just post some things and it is overlooked, you understand? But that's who they are. Like this particular guy now, where don't buy Christiana. So when I saw this thing, I went straight to his tweet. I kept on reading his tweet and I saw everything. I just shook my head. I said, this boy was something else. You know, it was something else. Like now, I saw posts like this where somebody posted a video where they come up people's head. You understand? So the video, the caption is, here's a video of a couple of soldiers spy. Don't watch it if you don't have mind. I watched the video. I could not even stand the video. Now, this is the response of the Ayomide guy. He said, I followed you. Please send me the full video. If you watch this video, your body will shake. He said, send me the full video. You understand? Send me the full video. What does he need it for? Such horrible video for. He won't use video like that, do. Maybe that's what motivated him. You know, and then this another tweet from him. Yahoo are Igbos, and the majority of Nigeria arrested across the world for drug trafficking and other illegal things are Igbos. 70% of them. But no, I won't. I can't be sentimental about it. Now, see another kind of person, baby. Now this one, now they incite tribal war. Now, another thing this guy posted is, it's so funny and sad that no one really knows who you are, not even your own parents. I don't even know who I am anymore. This was after he dropped a tweet of his sister. So somebody posted this and said, blue door, you go back in time and fix all your mistake. Red door, 10 million in hand. Then the guy commented, blue door, I really don't care about 10 million. I just want to go back in time and save my sister. Fix the mistake I made that cost her alive. That means he has actually attested and confessed that he knows what happens to his sister, which is really, really crazy. Now, the thing is that I think we have gotten to the point where before you get to know people, you need to go through their social media. I think it has already started happening now that they say if you want travel, go abroad, and they will check your social media and all that. A lot of things that we take lightly in Nigeria should not be taken lightly, especially on those Twitter, especially on that Twitter. And what is even crazier is that we don't even know the total amount of people that this boy don't buy. And the funny thing is how he looks very innocent. It's how he looks really innocent. It's how he looks really innocent. He ain't looking all innocent. He even talks a fine boy we love Jesus. He posts them for his Instagram. It's how he looks innocent. But anyways, rest in peace to this young, beautiful, vibrant girl. Condolences to the family. And also Twitter people, I beg. This account, Tofik TY, please, we need to look for this person. I beg. Now then be this. Now so it start. Rest in peace, Ido Christiana. Wherever you are, may God be with you and you rest in perfect peace, because justice will be served. Justice will be served 100%. Sad.
Usually serial killers, you just don't, you can't suspect them. And it's crazy, they are not this big, bulky person. They usually have this small body, like they don't look threatening. That just goes to show that, you know, anybody can be a serial killer. Appearances can be deceiving. You just have to be careful out there. That's where I'm going to hold it, guys. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.